So 10,000 weebs walk into a bar. The bartender asks, "What are you having?" The weebs respond, "We would like to subscribe to H. Brandon Anime Reviews." The bartender asks, "Why would you want to do that?" The weebs say, "Well, I don't know, you'll have to tell me down in the comment section below." The punchline is that the bartender is actually me, and that this is a horrible joke and I don't know where else to go with this video. But with that said, thank you. Seriously, 10,000 subscribers is a big, big number, and I do want to apologize for this video being out so late. Honestly, it's been a month since we hit 10,000. We're closing in on 11,000. I should have made this video a long time ago, but I'm a busy bastard. That's the easiest way to say it. I'm not going to, I don't think, for the remainder of this channel's life, do specific, like, special videos in terms of, like, subscriber milestones, like 10, 25, 50, 100, like, making, like, this is, like, my favorite anime list, or this is, like, a special video past me just talking to you about how I feel with the channel, simply because if I have a video I want to make, I'm just going to make it. Originally, for 2,500 subscribers, I made a top 25 video, but I had to take that down due to copyright issues, and that's fine, because I didn't even agree with the list anymore. So I think from now on, we'll just have these little personal one-on-one conversations. So 10,000 subscribers, it's a pretty big deal, but also it's still a long, long way from where I want to be with this channel. I would love for this channel to take off and become a big dog. But the way I handle this channel is I don't sell my soul, so it's not going to just happen overnight like with some channels, I don't think. I think this will be a very long grind over time, and I'm in it for the long haul. 1,000 subscribers is a lot of people's, at least in terms of the anime community that I was a part of before I started making videos and then kind of started making videos, was like, if you got 1,000 subscribers, you made it, you stop making videos, and then you go to your big boy job and you stop making videos. That's kind of where a lot of people in my group used to be. 2,500, 5,000, you start thinking, well, maybe this could actually become something. So to hit 10,000, it kind of reassures me that I'm not doing this for nothing. See, for me personally, YouTube is a hobby, but I also treat it as a job. I do make some money. I don't make ridiculous money off of YouTube yet, but I treat it like a hobby and enjoy it like a hobby, even though I put 30 to 40 hours a week into this channel. For me personally though, I do certain things in a way that I hope to grow my numbers. And I'll be honest and transparent. When I first started doing episodic videos, I originally did so because I knew it would bring in the most amount of subscribers. That was one of my reasons. The second reason, however, was I didn't believe episodic reviews could be done, and I wanted to see if I could do the format that I despised in an interesting way. And you're probably saying, well, there's tons of people who do episodic reviews, and I have nothing against them, just for my personal preference, they aren't what I'm looking for, and I feel like they're more of a discussion/reaction than an actual analytical or critical review. When I first started doing reviews, I didn't call them reviews, I called them discussions. For any of my older subscribers, you'll remember that in the summer season, I believe is when I started doing it a few years back, I called them discussions, and then I originally changed it to reviews. Even though I thought they still weren't reviews, I just changed it because I knew it would bring in more subscribers. Over time though, I realized that I'm actually pretty good at episodic discussions simply because I can't shut my mouth. I can talk for long periods of time. Some people will leave me comments saying, like, when I cut my content, I'm doing so because I'm thinking or something like that. Truthfully, when I cut my content, it's usually because I just fucked up my words and I had to cut and re-say something. I can talk for an hour straight about the most random bullshit, usually can have it come out, you know, seeming pretty decent overall. Listen to a podcast, I can hold the podcast together easily. So when I first started doing reviews in terms of the episodic content, I was doing it as a growth tool, but also as a test, because personally for me, I like my content. I enjoy watching my own content. I watch it when I edit, and I also watch it when I render the video, because I want to make sure the rendered product has no fault. I enjoy my content. That might sound egotistical, but that's the truth. And over time, I realized that I was actually pretty good at episodic content, and the idea of doing this as a growth tool actually became my favorite part of my channel. I actually love doing episodics now, and I used to hate the format. So for me personally, this channel is everything that I want the anime community to be, but that's not enough to keep a channel going. You need people believing and supporting in you. So to have 10,000 subscribe, and not everyone who subscribes will do so because they love you. As you get bigger, you'll have more and more people who will look at you with a critical eye. Maybe they'll hate you, or maybe they'll just dislike you for their own reasoning, and it's not a hater. You'll look at any popular channel. As soon as they upload a video, they'll get likes and dislikes. That's just the nature of the beast, and it doesn't really matter. That personally shows me that that channel's made it. If you have that much dedication that you can just get thousands of views, likes, comments, dislikes immediately, like, that's kind of the goalpost, as kind of crazy as it might seem. So to see my channel slowly getting in there, like, I don't think I'll ever blow up. I don't think I'm going to reach 25,000 overnight or over a month. I think maybe by the end of the year we can hit 20,000 based on the current projections, especially if I compare with sites like Social Blade, but it's not going to be a blow up thing. So for me, this channel is a hobby, but it also, I want it to be a full-time job someday, but I'm not going to sell my soul to get there. So to see that there are people actually subscribing and believing in the channel and seeing that I'm doing things differently, I'm not clickbaiting you, I'm not spoiling you so you'll click on my video and give me negative reactions. When you see me excited and hyped up, you know that's believable and I'm not overreacting. I review things because I have a passion for anime. The scripted videos that I make every single week, they don't get me views. By all rights, I shouldn't make them because honestly, I should just make 20 episodic reviews a season, milk it to death, and blow up. But I have a passion for scripting out content. That silent voice video I made recently is some of my best and most personal work, and I love the response for that because I thought no one was going to care. I have a passion for being a variety creator. Sure, in terms of content-wise, you'll see more episodic reviews, and that's actually my favorite stuff to make. But the weekly production that I put out, that I put 8 to 15 hours into, I pour my heart into, and even if not everyone's going to fall in love with it, and even if people aren't going to subscribe, maybe they'll even unsubscribe for content like that, it makes me happy to see that what I'm doing, which is so different from a lot of episodic creators, making content that kind of matches a lot of the big channels in terms of like scripted, analytical, thoughtful content, while also doing this type of content that a lot of people find shallow, but doing it in a professional way. I think I'm showing people that there can be a balance and I can bring two sides of the anime community together and have respectable conversations. I don't want my comments to be filled with the most bullshit comments where people are just spoiling others. I try to keep my comment section clean. I try to make it so people feel comfortable and safe talking in my comment section. I try my best to respond and interact with every comment, even videos that get thousands of comments. I do my best. I read every comment, even the dumbass comments trying to bring me down. I read them, I just ban you right after. It's just, I feel like this channel is such an experiment and it's a long, long grind. And I cannot express enough how thankful I am that 10,000 of you people decided it was worth subscribing to. You may watch one of my videos and never watch another and keep subscribing. Maybe you subscribed for a week, decided you hate me, and unsubscribed. I appreciate everyone who at any point has subscribed and is still sticking around. If you comment at a regular interval, I will remember you. I recently modded someone who I just recognized from my JoJo reviews because they constantly talk and I respect their opinions. There are people that have been subscribed to me for years. There are people who have been subscribed to me before I was really even a YouTuber. It is crazy the dedication some people will have, and the comments that go around saying things like, "You're my favorite YouTuber," or "I love your reviews," or "I anticipate your reviews." I don't care how much thought you put into that comment, if it's a paragraph thanking me, if it's a single 3-word comment just saying, "I like your videos." Every single time I read that, even if you constantly say it, it means the world to me, and I'm not lying when I say that. It literally lightens my day up. There have been so many times where I've been stressed, feeling like maybe the channel isn't for me. Maybe, even though I personally think I have a habit and a very good knack for delivering my thoughts in a pretty interesting way, the numbers just don't respond like I would like. And then I'll have someone who will comment being like, "I was waiting all day for this video," or "This was one of my favorite videos I've seen," and you don't understand how often that changes my mood. I put a lot of hours into this channel, and maybe the output of the videos only seeing maybe 6 to 8 videos a week, maybe that doesn't seem like 30 to 40 hours of work to you, but I put a lot into the channel. I put a lot of hours into interacting with people. I put a lot of hours in planning things out, balancing my day so I can get videos out as soon as possible. I lose so much sleep just trying to make things as organized as possible. It means the world that 10,000 people were willing to stick by with me up till now, and maybe we'll blow up one day. Maybe this will be the slowest grind in the anime community possible. It could be 8 years from now, and maybe I'm still only at like 25 or 50,000. I don't know. But if I can make this work and make this become something big and have people care, even if it can't financially, support me like I would like, it still will feel fulfilling because I'm making content that I enjoy and in return is making a lot of people see anime in a different light. I'm just here to have a conversation. I'm just Brandon, someone who back in high school thought he had no talents, and I personally feel like now this could be my talent, and I hope for a long time many will stick with me. If you decide to unsubscribe one day, I have no hard feelings there. Not everyone's going to stick by forever, but for those who do stick around, for those who leave comments, who like the videos, share the videos, just talk with me. Seriously, it means the world to me, and even the simplest of comments, just saying, I love the video, or I like the video, I appreciate the video, I dug the video. Simple comments can honestly change a YouTuber's opinion, because I may be positive. Last year, all my videos, you wouldn't be able to tell. I was at some of my emotionally lowest. I had a lot of family shit going on last year, and you wouldn't be able to tell. So you don't always know what's going on with the YouTuber you're watching. When I come up here, I'm going to be professional. I'm going to break down my thoughts, make sure that a review feels like a review. I'm not rehashing you a recap. I'm dissecting and kind of analyzing a product to the best of my ability, explaining why I personally thought something worked, so then you can have a different outlook on it. I'm not going to be a recap channel. I'm not going to be a fake-ass reaction channel. I'm going to be Brandon who stays true to himself, and if that seems appealing to you and you subscribe for that, thank you. I'm here to be me. I'm not here to jump around in subscribers with easy cliche ways. There are so many ways I know I could gain a lot of subscribers. I could do live reactions. I could do so many clickbaity things, but I can't sell my soul. If you see me take a sponsorship, that means I believe in the product. If you see me put ads into a video, it means that I believe that the video's worth having ads on. I recently upped my length to episodic reviews to 10 minutes. Originally, I thought there was no fucking way an episodic review should or could be 10 minutes long. I originally did it, and I was fully transparent with this on Twitter. I was like, I have to do this. A man needs to eat. I can't make just a singular dollar off of a video, so I upped it to 10 minutes. And in doing so, I actually think the reviews got better because now I'm fleshing things out in so much more thorough ways, and I don't have to think about it. I can just talk for 12 to 15 minutes, cut it down, and actually have it be a fleshed out video, even more so than last year's content that weren't 10 minutes. I'm just surprised by what I can take and flesh it out and somehow make a format that I thought couldn't work and have it be very interesting and not have the quality suffer in return. So thank you for sticking around. If you've been here for a day, if you've been here for a month or a year or longer, and hopefully we can hit 25,000 even faster than we hit 10,000. Thank you again.